Good evening, everybody. This is Tanya. Of course, you know, I'm in the kitchen experimenting again. Well, it's not really an experiment, but it is one for me because I've never done it before. And I'm planning on making what they call cake mix cookies. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of them before. I've just never had it, so I figured I'd give it a try. I have some cake mix that I bought from a haul a while back. If you saw the video, you saw I bought like 3 or 4 boxes of cake mix. It calls for eggs, so I have 2 eggs in here. And they asked that you use a ½ cup of oil. I was like, I don't want to use oil, but I know people use applesauce in place of oil when they make cakes. So, homemade applesauce. It's a ½ cup of homemade applesauce in here. So I'm substituting the vegetable oil with homemade applesauce. So let me bring you down so you can see what I'm doing. Try to get in frame here. There we go. Okay. So like I said, I'm using the cake mix. This is the cake mix I'm using, but from what I gather, you use any cake mix you want. Just dump your cake mix in there, in your bowl. I already had my eggs cracked. Excuse the noise. And I'm putting in my applesauce. And from my understanding, this is supposed to be kind of thick when you stir it up. So we're going to see. And this applesauce that I'm using, by the way, like I said, it's homemade applesauce. But this is the applesauce that I made with the pumpkin spices. So this should give it a different taste, I would think. Again, an experiment. And we're going to see how it works. So just stir this until it's all well incorporated. And like I said, it makes a thick batter. She did say make a thick batter. And by the way, I got this recipe from Catherine's Plates. I'll put the link in the description. She does a lot of desserts and a lot of quick and easy desserts as well. So I will definitely link that for you. And if you go by there, tell her Green Thumb Sister sent you. And this is a muscle workout for sure. Like I said, the batter is supposed to be thick. It smells like pumpkin. It smells really good. Now what she did, she used, I think she used a cooking, those cooking liners, or baking liners. But she also said you can use parchment plate, parchment, I can't get it out, but you know what it's about. You can use parchment paper, or you can spray your pan, which is, of course, you know that's what I did. I sprayed mine. So now let me put my pan here so you can see it. And I don't know what size scoop this is. It's a scoop. That's all I can tell you. I know she did leave space between hers. And I guess that makes sense since it's a cake. Using cake mix. So I'm going to do like she did. And leave space between mine as well. Hopefully I'm leaving enough space. you guys know, I'll try something. But don't nothing fail but a try, like I keep telling you. If you don't try it, you don't know. That's all I'm going to put on that one because I'm not sure how much it's going to spread out. So we're going to go with this. I have my oven already preheated to 350 degrees. And this should bake anywhere between, depending on the size of the cookie, anywhere between 7 to 15 minutes. So after I take this out, I will let you know how long it took to actually bake it. But we're going to start with 7 minutes and see where we get to from there. And I will bring you back once I get those out of the oven. Okay, I'm back. And I let these cook for about, I guess about 9 minutes or so. They're starting to brown around the edge, so I decided I'd take them out because I didn't want them to burn. But if you burn them, they'll still eat them. Don't worry about it. But anyway, so I'm going to let these cool off. But I just want you to see, yeah, 6 is what this particular pan held, because if I put more than that on there, they would have started to blend together, which is not what I want. So I'm just going to let these sit, and that's my oven. I'm just going to let these sit until they cool off, and I think this should be fine. And like I said, I did use applesauce, and I don't know if I said it was homemade applesauce, but I don't know if I mentioned that it was pumpkin spice homemade applesauce. So if I didn't, I'm letting you know now, and I will put the link in there for that applesauce if you want to see that in the description as well. Anyway, so thanks for your time. You have a great evening. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave a legacy. Bye.